So what was your highlight? What was your highlight in our previous episode? Life lessons we're not taught in church. Well, having to look at that conversation, ilikuwa like a very hard. No, having for me to look back, it'll be like a very hard conversation to have. Yeah. The questions we were asking here, I sat there like a minute and like, how did you even get to do this? And and it amazes me the fact that it has better views than our second. Yeah, within a day. Second episode. Yeah, within a day actually. Within a day. Yeah, it has better views than the second episode that we did. Yeah, and it means the people that we have are leaning on that side, onto that side of Christianity, I'd say that. But yeah, it was really a hard conversation actually. It was. I was watching it. I was like, damn, did they harass you though? I actually felt like I felt like a bishop at some point, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, you are onto something. You are onto something, because I thought it was more of your subject per se. What? No, I thought you were more knowledgeable on that thing than I am. But you did well. Thank you. So guys, thank you so much for the love that you've shown. And we are now into episode 4. Yeah. And you know how we do it over here. And today's conversation is it's an interesting conversation. So grab your popcorns, your tea, your coffee, your snack, and then just sit down, relax, and enjoy this conversation. I am Rita. And I'm Florence. And this is Beyond the Script. Let's get into it. So, relationships. Yeah. Relationships. I'm going to start with a very simple icebreaker. A very little icebreaker. What is a relationship to you? Yo. Because I remember we did a conversation about friendships, right? So of course this episode we are basing it on, actually let me not even ask what is relationship. Let me ask, how do you define love? Because love in terms of like relationship, or in terms of the eros love. Let's not go with the platonic, best friend. No, let's look at romantic love. How do you define romantic love? Well, first of all, let me touch on a relationship. This is not something I was ready for. This was not ready. I was not ready for. But now, when you talk about a relationship with whoever partner that you have, this is it's more of like an agreement between two people, because at the end of the day, it is not, you cannot have a relationship by yourself. We are not talking about that kind of a relationship. So this has to be two people who have agreed to work side by side in this life, or in whatever partnership they are willing to go into, because the relationships are very different depending on the dynamics that people are into. And so I'll say that in this case, love is what we say. It's supposed to be easy. It's not supposed to give you the anxiety. It's not supposed to give you the fear. Love itself is something that is supposed to give you peaceful assurance. It's something that is allowing you to, you are two in one, but it can still allow you to appear as an individual. You can be yourself. So I feel like, okay.
You attacked me that question.
It's true, because I just wanted to understand, because we usually, most of the time, we use the word love a lot.
We know, because it also comes with the feelings, because people also define love with what you feel.
Exactly.
People talk more of internal part of it,
Yeah.
but I don't think majority also look at, because some will also look at the physical part. They only talk about the beauty part of it.
Yeah.
You say that you want someone who is attractive physically, because I think that is the one thing that people get attracted to each other with. But there is more to love as well.
Yeah.
Because it also comes with the errors that someone comes with, the flaws. You get to absorb someone as they are, in such a way that you can overlook that with the love that you feel for that person. Because again, when it comes to love, a lot of people don't want to compromise. But right here, because you are two people in one relationship or in one contract, it can also be contract, depending, I don't know.
Depending on the dynamic.
Because, but I feel like, in this case, when it comes to love, it's a lot. It's not just about how you feel.
Exactly.
Because again, we're told, even along the way, you get to a point where you don't get to feel how you felt during the honeymoon stage.
Yeah.
And now when that gets out of the way, then what next?
Yeah.
If you're loving a beautiful girl or you're a gentleman just because of how they look, at some point, that beauty gets away.
Yeah.
And maybe you didn't even get to look at how that person is actually thinking, because people get also attracted to.
True.
Yeah. So I think that it's a lot to look at. It's not all the time that you get the whole package from one person, but whatever you get, beautify the rest together as you go.
Oh, that's really good. You're good. Yeah. I think for me, I'd say it's gonna be controversial, but I would say love is not a feeling. As you've said, if I love you today because of how I feel, so what if tomorrow I wake up and then I'm not feeling lovely? Does that mean I won't love you? Does that mean love is not there?
Exactly.
If I wake up tomorrow and I find my guy, or my partner has maybe trauma issues, will I not love them? Because again, when you're in which we will have that conversation later, right? But for me, I think I would say love is not a feeling.
Okay.
And if we were to define love, it's like you're trying to define something that it's like you're trying to put a price on something that is priceless. Love is, I feel, this is my definition. Love for me is priceless. If I am at a place where I am giving out love, you can't buy love. That's the point. I can't buy love.
I think that's the point we were saying. If I love you, you come as you.
Exactly.
Because I cannot just give you the best part of the love. And when bad things come along, you have to erase them, because now you don't love them.
Yeah.
So,
And maybe to just the scriptural base of love is patient, love is kind, love is does not whatever, and all of that. As I said, this will be controversial, but again, it's my definition. So for me, love to me is, I view it in the perspective of the God aspect. Again, it's very controversial.
I'm listening.
Because God chose me. God still loves me. God still cares for me. God still provides for me, no matter my flaws, my ashes, my brokenness, my faults, the happy, in the bad, in the good, He's there all through. So for me, That is for me my perfect definition of love.
Does that relate to your partner?
Kind of, which we will get, which we will get there. Which we will get there.
Maybe if you look at
Oh
it in
my
that
God.
manner, I feel like you'll have a very different definition when it comes to your partner. I do understand the
Yeah.
God perspective, love of it. But now when it comes to your partner, what about when it comes to your partner?
I think he has to portray that.
But he's not perfect. God is
He's
perfect. Your man is not supposed to
the
be.
all perfect God aspects. Not all of that. In terms of,
Uh-huh.
as I said, in terms of like scriptural based. Now for me, like scriptural based in terms of God is not I mean God is love is patient. If only I could have just like to just search that scripture. Love is patient, love is kind, love is gentle, love does not do what for wrong. That you see that passage, that alone is what I kind of now go and be like,
But you know
okay.
now, for it to be gentle, for this love to be patient, for this love to be peaceful, it's a two union thing.
It's a two union, exactly.
Because now we cannot have the gentleness in this relationship
if
one of you. So
is
in as much as you might say, I do understand your part, and I don't disagree with that. People love it.
We have different definitions of love.
I don't disagree with it. But then again, if I am gentle with this love for you and you don't feel the same way, then this love is not going to be gentle at all. You get me?
Exactly. Because
so
one is one is
So if you want this love to be gentle, if you want this love not to bring the fear, to be peaceful and wherever, I feel like it's a two-way thing. So you cannot say my partner is supposed to bring in the gentleness or my partner is supposed to bring the kindness of love into this.
If you are not bringing
it's a
the same thing.
Yeah,
it's true. Again, that's
so if you define that, then it means it's something
also
that you have to work on.
Exactly. Which I said it's a conversation that we will have as we go on, because I think we expect a certain kind of partner when we ourselves we don't have that yet.
Yeah.
Like I need a man who's healed. I need a man who doesn't have family trauma.
Yeah.
I need, okay, fine. But are you healed yourself?
I feel like that is also a conversation you're supposed to have during the dates. Yeah. You just don't just assume that this person is all good, because people can love you as well. Is it like called love bombing or
love bombing?
Love bombing. Yeah. And people get to outdo the rest or just ignore them just because this person is treating you from the word go at a very best level. Yeah. So I feel like it's a conversation that people need to have. So love is very different for people. Yeah. The definition for it, I don't know where. I don't know how you define your love in a relationship, because people are also dealing with, human beings are very complicated as well. So you're dealing with different people out there. So how you guys drive your love, we wish we'll know how you might define
love to you. Yeah. Please let us know in the comment section. What's your definition of love? Okay. And now on to the next. Are we dating for something real, something long lasting, or are we passing time?
Ooh, I would say,
let's view it in the era that we're in right now.
In this era, I think, I'm not sure, but I feel like people are dating a lot just to pass time, other than just dating for real life or just for the future. Because again, you'll find that people might think we are together at this point, but if I have to ask you over and over again, who are we?
Yeah. Who are
If I
we?
have to ask you every time, who are we in this relationship? Then you already have your answer. You already know where you don't even need. As long as that
Oh.
question is popping in your mind, you already know
Where you are.
yeah.
Yeah.
If that person, even if you ask that person and they're not, they're asking like, why do we need to define this? Or they're like, let's just go with the flow. That is just a person who has not best interest for you, or that person does not have a plan for you. Because again, you might also have someone you're going out on dates with, someone who is spending time with you on a daily basis. They're not missing out. Someone who will plan the dates, having fun together. Someone who will have, you always talk even, the wee hours. But that person, if you ask that person, what are we? Or if you try to define whatever you have and this person is like, do we really need to? Because you're already having fun, this thing that we have is good,
it's gonna
right?
spoil.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's going to spoil whatever we have, so we don't need to go. Or you're trying to be deeper in this. Yeah. So I feel like that is passing time. If that person is willing to do all that, but not, they want to still explore somewhere else until it's defined like we're just dating and I'm still exploring other people, that is okay. But if they have not, defined the kind of a relationship that you guys are mnaenda na flow, then that means it's casual. Because you don't need to be, I don't know, 50-50 where you are with the other person. So I feel like for us, what I've seen, majority of people are dating for casual, just for passing time until you get the person that you want. It's very few people who are dating for the future.
Very few.
And during even that time, you'll find that even someone is still not 100% there, knowing that, are we dating? Are we going somewhere? Or are we just doing this and then things happen along the way and then we break up and then you have to start again?
That's good. And why do you think that happens? Like, okay, I feel like, um, okay, I keep on saying this statement that environments have a way of shaping us, whether positively or negatively. They just have a way of affecting us. So, of course, in this era that we're in, which is more highly populated by the Gen Z. Sorry to say, but it's true. Globally, the percentage of Gen Z is quite a lot.
Okay.
And the reason is for me, I'd say, from just my own observations, why people are just, why we have a high percentage of people wanting to just pass time, to just be casual. I think it's because we don't want to address the inner. Right? In terms of, why am I so afraid of love? Why am I so afraid to be loved? Why am I so afraid to open up myself? Why am I so afraid to let another person see me? It goes back to the root.
Yeah.
Right? And then now it also goes back to the environment. If I grew up in an environment, I actually know of a story of a lady that she's a young lady, around 27, 25 thereabout. And she grew up in an environment where the mother and the dad used to quarrel all the time. Like, babake anakuja amekuwa amelewa and all of that. And to a point, this lady is like, let me tell you, Rita, me and marriage, I wouldn't,
Left and right.
I wouldn't want the way I saw my mom getting beaten up. I wouldn't want that for myself. I wouldn't want that. So it goes back now to the environment, So for her, she's afraid of love. She's afraid of opening up. She might not know it affects her, but it does. The question is, are you really ready to address what that environment did to you?
Is that where the traumas come in? Because I feel like now when it comes to that, until maybe I'm not speaking out of experience, but this is what I've observed. I feel like sometimes it's just the fear of maybe having to experience whatever they saw their mom
Exactly.
get to experience. So it will be hard for that person to probably bring someone in. But I always say there's always a place where someone will always bring down the curtain, because you would still have to face it whether you like it or
like it or not.
yeah. Because it also can come along with because they don't want to be committed. They're also going there because they don't want to be hurt at some point.
Yeah.
So I feel like someone along the way will still make them bring down the wall. And once someone like that gets to experience what love can do, it lets them stay at ease. It's not something that they would fight or should fight all at once. It's something that's just, as long as she's willing to let go of it bit by bit and say, this was my mom's experience, it doesn't mean the person I'm with will do the same. And in case that person gets to do the same, she already knows where the red flag begins. She can always walk out, but it doesn't mean that you have to close yourself from the actual experience of loving someone and letting someone else get to love you, because it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is a bit. Love is a beautiful thing, and I think the other thing, I think we're really in a generation that we're still trying to kind of heal ourselves from things that we kind of went through.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm not saying that a person is not working on it or anything like that. Healing trauma is
It's a process.
Oh man,
It's not easy.
It's not easy. And I think maybe because we're still in the question of, are we
dating just for passing time?
It, I think for me, I'm just gonna base this on, again, the inner, which is the roots, right? And I'm going to give an experience with myself, because this is something I've experienced personally. When I was around 19, 20 thereabout, 21 thereabout, I was struggling with self-love.
Okay.
I think I mentioned this in one of the episodes.
Yes,
right?
you do.
Like, I struggled so much with identity, always people pleasing and always seeking validation. And funny thing, and I actually look back right now and I'm actually so much comfortable talking about it, because I know I have healed that version of me. I wasn't seeking validation from even friends. I was seeking validation from small boys. Let me actually say small boys, because they were just men who did not know who they were. Like, I was just dating for the sake of, just to get the feeling
that comes with it.
exactly. Like, if this person gives me what I need, which was to
feel loved,
because I didn't love myself. I don't even know why I was that.
Because that also goes to the place whereby people just date just to pass time, because they don't want they want to have it easy to work out. If it doesn't work out, but by the end of the day, we were nothing. We were not a thing. We were just doing this for fun. I feel like people don't want to have the commitment that comes with having an actual relationship, because again you'll hear someone say, hey, she's too expensive, so I don't want to commit to her. Yeah, I don't want to commit to her. So it's easy if you have the casual thing whereby I can always walk out whenever I want. So I feel like majority are doing that, and most of us do that until we feel like, I don't want to let this person go. It has come to a level whereby I feel like I need now to keep my man to myself, or I want to keep my woman to myself in this case, because I feel like now she has an actual value to me. So I feel like if we do test it to see whether is it working or not working, to know whether are we going to hold on or not.
Which we actually need to answer this question. Why? Why do we enjoy? First of all, why do we enjoy the talking stage? And why does it take so long before it becomes something?
Why do we? Who enjoys talking stage?
I do enjoy talking
No,
stage.
oh my goodness. You enjoying talking stage? You have to tell us. I don't enjoy talking stage. I don't.
Why?
I'm not lying. I hate talking stage.
Is it?
First of all, it's not the communication that is tiresome. No, it's not the it's not the
Is
conversation.
it the person?
It's not even the person. It's the uncertainty that comes with the word talking stage.
Okay, define to me what's talking stage.
Talking stage,
Because I'm growing old,
you know, there is the beginning part of it, and then there is the growing part of it, whereby you're starting to know someone as you go.
Okay.
Because you know they're trying to get involved with you, or they want to know you.
Okay.
So the first of all, I don't know whether it's my experience. I don't like talking stage. I don't, and that's why.
Why?
It's more. This is me. This is me.
I just want to know why.
I don't like talking stage because, as I've said, it's because of the uncertainty that comes with it. Not knowing, is it going somewhere or not, and is it going to build something, or are we just going to get in between? You know, the stage of it, and then let go of it, and then again you have to start over with someone else. Now, that talking stage is only both.
God. I don't even know who you are right now.
No, some of it is nice, especially if you have a crush on someone, okay? Or you already have a liking to someone.
Okay.
That one will give you a bit of, you know, the butterflies and
I
everything,
know.
you know, and all that comes with it. Now you can imagine someone just met you, or you guys just introduced each other. It's very weird. Talking stage is very weird.
Very
at the
weird.
beginning,
Yeah,
right?
very weird.
And that is the part that I don't like.
Yeah.
But now let's come to the good parts. You know, where someone is giving you all the butterflies, you know.
God.
Where the honeymoon stage is starting to build up, you know.
It's starting to make you feel things.
Yeah, you know, goosebumps, and yeah. So I feel like talking stage is only good when you both have a liking and with each other. Not the beginning. I've explained the beginning part. No, it's the good part. You know, it can be
The good
good.
part is really good.
Yeah, if that person grows
Into you.
yeah,
Oh.
on you. That is, you want to talk to the
I
person
know.
every day.
That's why I love talking stage.
At some point, you know, you can't wait to get to see that person. You're busy, you're wishing, did that person send me a message? Or yeah, but I'll say the beginning of a talking stage is very boring, and it's something that I don't enjoy at all. But I also feel like it's easier if you have related with someone outside of you know, knowing that, you know, you guys, you know, like each other. Or you do, but no one is talking about it. So the day that you guys start now having out to talk about, you know, that's when now the talking stage gets sweet. Yeah, so that's.
I think my answer is still the same as yours. Because
I said talking stage is good.
I said I love talking stage.
Yes.
And it's because it begins with someone that I know and someone that I have a crush on. No, for somebody that has just met me,
yeah,
and your text,
mtu anakutumia message and then you're like, I don't feel it. No, I'm supposed to feel this message.
You know, I don't feel, especially when we've not related, I won't trust him.
And that's where it becomes it's difficult, weird, out of place.
No,
it's difficult. Oh my goodness.
When I have a crush on somebody, when I have a liking to someone,
it's a different story, right?
It's a different story. Yeah. Like, I'll be waking up and be like, good morning.
Smiling all day.
You know?
It's good. They make you have a good day. You know,
Talking
your
sense
day
inaweza
is
kufanya tu
stable.
uwe na gari bana ukisikiza
You
voice
treat-
note
When
ya
you're in love, you treat everyone with love. That
Good
day,
morning.
you know.
with that morning voice. Good morning, baby. Good morning. Wait, now that I've actually mentioned baby,
Mm.
in the talking stage,
Mm-hmm.
the people who immediately start calling you
Please
babe,
don't. You know, that
Please
is
don't.
loving.
That's not. I hate it.
Because I also feel like it's kind of weird.
I know.
We can't just, if it's for casualty, I can call you baby or
So
babe.
I can do that to females.
Yeah, I think we
And
do that
maybe
even
to-
within our circle, you know.
Yeah, female I can. But
But we call each other babes, you know, my love.
I know.
But you know, but when you're trying to date a guy and they're
Even
already
not-
calling you
Not
babe
even dating
or talking stage, someone is already like, hey, my love,
good morning, babe.
please, we are not there yet. We are not there yet.
Please.
And those are the people who now,
They love bomb you, and then
when
you start thinking things like this guy is attracted to me, and maybe the other side, he just loves the feeling of calling you babe. I know. Please.
And when you're there, then they fall in love, and then you get to ask, what are you? And then he'll ask you, what? What? You are still talking, girl.
Who are you?
So yeah.
No,
For
please,
me,
babe.
the beginning of the talking stage, I don't like it, especially if I have not related with that man.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's easier to relate with someone if you already talked outside of, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's more enjoyable on that side.
Still, even when it's enjoyable, it also takes long. Why does it take so long?
It takes
Before it even blossoms into something.
I feel like this is what I'll say.
Okay.
You know, during this time you're in a talking stage with someone, there's a lot of flirting as well that goes on, right?
Yeah.
And it gives a good build up.
Yeah.
So, and again, you have to learn how this person thinks.
Yeah.
How this person is relating with stuff. Because most of the talking stage, majority of the people right now, because of the technology that we have, they're not going out on dates.
Yeah.
People are doing that through phones a lot.
Yeah.
You'll find that that person is just meeting that person once a week or twice a week, if they're in a position to do so. Because again, schedules are very different for people.
Sure.
So I feel like sometimes it can take long because, as you said in the other part, this person could be looking for someone to pass time with. So it's easier to bring you in to me if I have you through the phone and you don't get to see me, and the words I'm telling you, the vibe that I'm throwing on that phone, I feel like it just gives a beautiful build up. So by the time you guys are meeting, you already know what you want.
Yeah.
You know, adult language, sometimes you don't have to lay it black and white. You know what you two want.
Yeah.
But I feel like also it can take a bit of time because again, having to understand someone during the first stages, it takes a lot. You cannot learn someone within a week or 2 weeks.
True.
You have to sit down because there is the inner part, there is the middle part, there is the outer layer, there is the peeling part of someone. You know, it's not just about how someone presents them. I can present to you today as a good person. Tomorrow I have anger. And it catches you with surprise if you didn't get to discuss about these things during the talking stages of dates. Why do you think it takes long?
It's the same thing. I think it's because I can't just know you and then we started talking and then we go directly into building onto something, you know, or making it a thing.
But what about these people who meet today in a week or two? You hear the people who have testimonies that they got married after 2 weeks of knowing each other.
Girl, stay in your own lane.
I feel like for those who get married within that time, it's because they've already defined. I think they have come to the stage of whereby this is it's a family I want. I don't want someone who is wasting my. This person has already defined what they want from the word go. Right now, if someone comes in and just tells me, I want a lady I can marry, have a family, and I'm not, and that is not the part that I want for me, I don't think that is something I will jump into. So it also brings the alignment.
Yeah.
If Nini or Willie, you guys have agreed that this is what I want, within 2 weeks people get married. Actually.
Yeah, true. Alignment as well.
Yeah. But right now, people fear people. Yeah. Not just fearing men. Every gender. Just, you have to sit and know what are this person's demons. So taking time, if you like, it's important.
Mentioning of demons. I love the way you just give me cues to get into another, another, what is it called? Another conversation. Talking of demons, what red flags? I think let's first start with us personally.
Hey, this is good. Let me sit down.
What red flags? Personally, before you even move to the other people
that we have ignored.
Because we liked somebody. I ever got.
I need to face this way because I want to face the camera.
Okay. Hey, hey, that's a more tea. Natural story.
Some years back, I'll give you 2.
Okay.
Hey, this is an experience I've had with someone. But now, this is why we're told you need to, bring people in so that you can be taught the hard way of life. And especially when it comes to love. Remember, there's always that person who will give you the character development, right? Now, I didn't know it was a red flag. But there was a lot of red flags, so many surrounding me, but I didn't know because as we are told, love is what? Tell me, this person is doing ABCD and it's not nice. You're like, no, that's them. We have the tendency of defending these people, and we also have our own red flags. But I'll talk about the ones I saw and I ignored. So this person approaches me, okay? Hey, this is spilling a lot of tea to the internet. So this person approached me. They had a liking towards me. This is person we had related with for some time. And, they come and tell me, I don't like the way you laugh with so-and-so, and you don't do it with me. That was the first red flag. Oh my goodness, you should have crossed it from the word go. Because that person is already trying to control the people that you're talking to.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're like we're not even into a relationship. Yeah. This is how you feel. I don't even know that is how you feel. Yeah. So I was very stupid because I asked them, like, do you want us to be friends? Because again, you can't assume that someone is your friend just because out of relating.
Yeah.
So I was dumb. I was like, do you want me to be your friend? So they were like, I don't want to be your friend. So I was like, do you want to be like my best friend in this case so that we can close it? I can laugh with you. Yeah. If you don't want me to laugh with them so that I can know that I have you as a friend, And that person looked at me for some time and said, that will be good. They didn't say that is what they wanted. They just said, that is good, okay? Now, going forward, they were like, no, I would like us, to
get into
to make 2 steps forward with this. Yeah. Tell me why. This person takes a seat. I take a seat next to them. And this person tells me, I don't like someone who lies to me. They are making rules from the day we said, let us make 2 steps forward. Oh. So this person is like, I don't like person who lies to me. I like it when I call someone picks the phone. What was the other one? What was the other one? I don't like people who cheat. All right. Ooh. And now, before this person was already showing some obsessive tendencies. Yeah. If you're on a phone, this person wants to know who am I talking to. If maybe you spend 2 days, 3 days away from each other, the first thing they want to do is take your phone. Yes, and go through your messages to see did someone else call you? Did someone text you? Are you calling someone babe? And it was just a lot. Sometimes, let me say whether I'm forgetting something. Sometimes during that time they were not together, that person wants to video call you every other 1 hour or 2 hours just to see where are you, who are you with. And especially if you tell them, I'm going to a location, they will keep on calling you just to confirm with A person or B person. And the funny thing is, every other person that I will talk to, they will just assume that that person, they want to get involved with me, or they feel like this person is trying to snatch my person. So I feel like there was a lot of, by the time I got to know what actual red flags were, I was already deep
into
it. And because if you ever came and told me that this is not normal, or nah, this person just just loves me. But that is one relationship that opened my eyes.
I know it. I know.
So I feel like the red flags were there a lot. Now, coming to my second, maybe after that now, if I ever come to any kind of a relationship, it's very easy for me to spot out. Yes, especially because the other one had also a lot of manipulation as well. They will just flip stuff.
Yeah.
They did ABCD, but they be like, but I did it because you made me do it. Yeah, they were always so. Yeah, we ignore a lot of, but I was stupid, guys. How many years were those?
That's a little. That's 6.
Yeah, I think 6, 7.
Yeah.
So I feel like I was still, young. I didn't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I learned along the way. So right now, it's not easy for someone to just, manipulate me in such a way. I already know, like, it's not, you're not supposed to, force this. Or what's the word I can use? Is the word I'm looking for. Like, it's not for you to just, control this relationship. It's supposed to go, 2 ways. So I feel it's a lot that you get to ignore. It was never physical. That's the best part of it.
Yeah.
It was a lot
emotional.
Yeah, emotional torture, emotionally burdening
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
Your red flags. I know. You've made me think quite a lot. I've experienced quite a few red flags, but I will talk on one that has been kind of consistent to each and every guy that I've dated. I don't know why it always comes. What's that? The manipulation part.
They manipulate you?
Now, let me give an example. So, I had this guy that got close to me because they wanted to get something out of me.
Okay.
So, in short, it's the way I can see, oh, Flo has something that I need. So, I'm going to try to,
to get there so that I can
get close to her. So that if I interact with her and we get close, it's easy. So I don't know what, because it kept on repeating. Because now that when you were talking, I was just looking back and seeing that kind of a pattern has kind of repeated itself. Like somebody gets close to me because they see Rita is this, Rita is like this, they do this, and I actually need something that she has. So the only way to get it out of her is for me to get close to her. And again, this was like 3 years back. 3 years back. And at that point, I was, let me say, I wouldn't call myself dumb. I was still in a place that I was also still healing from the validation and the people pleasing. So again, those a certain percentage that was still there. A bit of what was the other word that we used? The other episode, gullible. I was still gullible. So there was like a certain percentage that would make me, oh, okay, yeah, you wanna let's do this. 3 months down the line, I introduced them to a certain someone that they wanted me because I have access. You know
So that was their goal.
You know, like I have access to.
So wait, so this person.
Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry. So this person, let me understand this. This person now had to go all the way to just come to you, try to have a relationship with you just to get to the other person.
Exactly.
But that's a lot of energy invested and a lot of time.
People leverage on people. And as I said, you know, I have access. Like it's not, I'm not even lying or kidding about that. And sometimes you will even see pictures that I have with these people. And if somebody sees that and they can actually get it out of me,
why don't you just be direct and say, Rita, hi, I saw you with ABCD.
Oh my God, that was really.
Why can't you just help me, get there? Because this is ABCD that are. Why do you have to come?
I don't know, man.
Try to get into a relationship with me.
I don't know, and that's
a lot of. But people are manipulators.
People are manipulators, and I think that was one of the things that made me kind of build a wall on the people that I have access to. If I have access, it actually made me not to put it so much public. I can be knowing someone, I'll meet up someone and be like, nah, this photo is for me. Because I don't want somebody coming in, they're like, oh, remember when you talked about transactional? Like
that is where it actually comes in.
And then the other thing that has actually been a pattern as well is God, red flags. How do I say this without sounding like the aspect of money? I feel so stupid talking about this because I'm like, Rita, what were you doing?
What happened to your money, girl? Did you give someone your money?
I did.
Wow.
I did. And it's not one or two
guys. Out of love?
No, this is the thing. You know I have a heart. I hate this. Sometimes I love my heart, sometimes I don't. Listen, why? Because I have. Okay, rebuke. It's fast. No,
now you know better.
It's actually a pattern because I've just been getting people that are broken. And not broken money, like broken. And now my tendency is I see who you could become if this thing is removed. So my tendency is come and be the God aspect into your life and try to fix you.
Congrats.
No, please don't do that.
So how does the manipulation come in? Is it you manipulating them or them manipulating you?
It's them. The manipulation nishamaliza. Tuko kwa sasa ingine ya pesa.
No, I never want to understand.
How
is that where the red flags now come? Do you give them the comfort ukiwahurumia? In this case,
so I'll come and your party, baby, no, you gotta be okay. Let me know how I can help, and then now they will go there.
I get you.
They're like, go directly.
I've gotten the chance, you
have
opened the portal, and I'll tell you, I know how you can help, babe. I need 2,000 very fast.
2,000 actually is less money that I've given a guy.
You've given 10,000?
Yeah, almost thereabout.
Have you paid rent?
No, we're talking not instantly, but if you calculate the amount of money that I've given over time to a boyfriend that I was dating.
But you were in love.
Yeah, I was in love. I couldn't have seen that.
Manipulated, and I said, my girl has a very good heart.
That's the problem. That's the problem. And then they leave you. So
I'm sorry though.
To be really honest, I wouldn't want, now that I have identified those patterns, I am very keen. Ooh! I am
Why
very keen.
Like I'm the one who has been slapped by life. in this case when it comes to red flags. Because I also, this is what I'll say.
I think it's sometimes, for me, I've never really had like a long lasting
a relationship.
The only one relationship that has gone beyond a year is the one that kind of, yeah. But all the others, it's been like.
But the funny thing,
3 months.
This toxic didn't even go for long.
It didn't.
No, it didn't go for long. It's just that the person was too obsessed all around. It didn't go for long because it was too much emotional garbage.
I think it's because I also had my own red flags. So it was, plus I kept on jumping from one person to another. So
no, for me, I think I do take time. I do take time with someone. But no, without even going out of context with the red flags thing,
yeah.
I also say it has a positive side of it. For me.
Red flag or a green flag?
The red flag. We're talking about the
positive side?
Yes, for me it came out to the positive side for me because I used not to talk a lot. I used to, like, that person will do the shit they were doing and then I didn't know how to define myself because I thought now keeping quiet will maintain the peace between us. And it made me understand how to be loved right and how not to be loved right. Please don't do that.
Oh, okay.
But it also helped me in terms of just speaking out for myself, standing up for myself. That is also one thing that I used not to do because I was afraid I don't want to upset this person. And I was like, after that, I think that it helped me come out of the shell that I was into.
Yeah.
And it also made me be a free person to every other person that I've related with. It's not everything that I've come to label, but now having come out of it, I'll call it out. Like, there's something you're doing, like, I don't like, or I can see it going to the wrong direction. So yeah, I think it opened my eyes in such a bigger way that, but it also helped me to know that I can come out of it. Yeah. Saiwezi ni manipulative venye unafikiria.
I know. I think the problem maybe red flags. I love what you said. Mm-hmm. That's actually a very good perspective because I've never actually thought about it that way. Like it has a positivity to it because right now when I see the kind of red flag that has been there, so it is actually very easy for me to point out.
Yeah, to spot it,
which is actually a positive. Mm-hmm. That means even when another person comes and they have the same kind of red flag, I'll be like, nah, not gonna allow that.
Because I also feel like even before then I used not to understand what does insecurity mean for someone until now. Until I was there, and then
I have a story.
Yeah.
You do have a story.
And then what is, so I learned like what actually, because I also experienced that part of it, because I mean, why would you see me standing with someone and probably it's a client, you really want to fight, I want to know who's that person. Yeah. So I feel like, red flags have a green side for it, but by then, not now.
I think red flag shida ni kurudia, shida ni kujipata kwa nini, like unarudia the same red flag over and over again. I think
and
that's
it also helps us to know where we are toxic with it, because sometimes you might be toxic to people.
Yeah,
you can be a manipulator to people and you don't even know whether you're manipulating until someone points you and you're like, you're a manipulator, by the way. You're very toxic.
Yeah,
and then you look back and really? Like, because all the time we could be looking at this and say, it's my partner who is toxic towards me. But we forget that we're also toxic.
We're also part of the relationship.
We can also be toxic without knowing.
Yeah.
And sometimes we know it, but we don't want to. Sometimes it can feel good.
Yeah.
So I feel like in as much as you might mention about someone else being toxic towards you, It's also fair to understand we're also toxic in our own ways.
That's good. Let's talk about closure. Do you really need it?
Closure.
It depends with the person. For me, I love closure.
You love closure?
Yeah. I actually appreciate people who give me closure. If a relationship has not worked for me,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd rather have a sit down with you
Mm-hmm.
and talk about it.
What if that person doesn't give you the closure that you need?
That's okay. I'll just have to leave it there. But now that's the problem because I'll keep on. Okay, if let's say if I'm the one ending the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I will sit down with you and definitely have a talk.
Okay.
A grown up kind of conversation. Now, if the person, my partner, kind of ends it just like that, with like on a text or a phone call,
Mm-hmm.
it will make me feel bad completely because now you didn't give me the explanation. Like, okay, because I got more than is this relationship. Leo Jehovah, hey, God amemeshwa kwa hii conversation sana because the things we see. So I was dating this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and then so this is what we did. I remember it was around December.
Mm-hmm.
So before people, went for Christmas and all of that, we met in town, and the conversation before that was feeling a little bit ish. This was like, I don't know, 2023 or something. I don't even know.
He was planning his exit.
It was like he was quiet more than usual.
Oh.
And I have the tendency to pick
The mood.
yeah, the mood and be like, what hapa kuna kitu inaendelea. So I'd rather just address it right now. Let's have a conversation about it. If you need space, then you know.
Okay.
Instead of you keeping quiet and then making me feel a lot of feelings that are ruining my day.
Yeah.
Let's just have a conversation. Let's end it. So after church, we met with this guy, and then even the way he was just talking throughout the time, it's like, again, there are people who do this. They don't tell you the truth because they're afraid of how you will react.
Yeah, that's true.
That's I appreciate really that. I appreciate that you do care for me, but I'm a big person. I can take care of my own feelings. So just say it out loud, So I asked him, I told him, this is what we're gonna do because I can see it.
So
because I had already, I had already kind of been in a place where I had read him out. First of all, he was not really a person to speak a lot, so it was really quiet. Most of it, I told him
that's amazing thing. If you were able to pick out,
like
usual quietness
to
utmost quietness.
So I looked at him and I was like, "There's something you're not telling me," and because you don't want to say it, I'm going to say it for you so that we make it easier, I told him, this is what we're gonna do. You're going for Christmas. I'm going for Christmas. Well and good. So take the 2 weeks break. Think about whether you want this or not. January, nikujie na jibu. Nitakuja na jibu pia.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. No communication. You go think whether you need this.
You guys didn't talk for like
No,
2
we
weeks?
didn't.
My goodness.
Because I didn't want to be the one giving you butterflies and then and then you make a decision out of the feeling of that. No, I didn't want that. So January came, and then he didn't say anything for like a week. And then I had now to look, oh my God, that's another red flag. I had now to look for him and be like, oh yeah, nataka jibu.
Was that after 1 week or after the 2 weeks that you gave him?
So 2 weeks is a Christmas. It's okay. 2 weeks at Christmas in Asia. So we're now January.
Okay.
So the first week of January.
So you're still the one having to look for
I know.
You should have known.
I know. I feel a lot. I do feel a lot. So I didn't want to be in a place naanza mwaka I need to know kama nalia niishe kwa kichwa.
Umeanza kulia. Red flags were there. What do you mean?
So I had to look for this guy, and I asked him, okay, what decision did you make and all of that? The guy has the audacity to just text me, oh, Rita, you're an amazing person. The moment I saw that,
you see, you're amazing. That's the cue. It's the cue.
I didn't even read the whole thing. I read the last message was like, let's break up. I was like, what in the heaven is this? Just that, not even a, don't you have anything?
So they said, it's not you, it's me.
Thank you for reminding me. That was there. That was there. They actually said, you know, you're an amazing person. It's not you. It's me. I don't feel like I'm
good enough for you. You're too
there.
good for me.
That was there, man. I was like, okay, that's okay. And so, just because of that, because it ended like that, for quite a few months, I really wanted to understand what made you just end it like this. Like, I actually needed to understand I needed closure. Let me just say it like that. And damn Rita, stupid Rita, after I think 6 months or something. Yeah, after 6 months. That's how much I love closure, baby. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
We ain't judging.
I'm
looking, judging.
I know. You're looking, judging me. So I had to, because we used to be in, I think you know him already. We used to kind of be in a lot of spaces, same spaces, almost at the same time. And one day I just told him, you know what? We need to talk. We really need to talk. So meet me this place, this time, this day. We need to address this thing. I need closure. We met.
No, he was...
Yeah. Of course, he was like,
cheers,
you know, but it took a lot of convincing. Yeah, look, I shall move on. Maybe Rita,
you're the one holding.
You know,
holding on.
I think for me, closure really. I think it's just, I don't know. I don't want to say this is just me, but I think this is just me.
So you need closure.
I need closure. That's the only way I can move on, to be really honest. I feel like if I don't have the closure, it becomes really hard for me to move on. I need it. Like, you should call you. Yeah, I did a war. Now I can move on. I appreciate closure. I love closure.
Well, I don't.
It's so big. The silence in the room was too loud. I saw that as a coming.
This is what I would say. I understand the importance of having the closure. And there's something you've mentioned about saying if that person doesn't give you the closure, you can just move on with life. But you have also said that it will not be easy for you. So I feel like closure, it's not something that someone can give you. Sometimes it's about yourself. It's about the acceptance that you're giving yourself. Because I'll also attack you with a point you have said. You're saying for 6 months, yours is even lower. Some people even go for an year. They're not letting it go. Even for 2 years. Someone will still come.
She was judging all the time.
No, I was not judging.
Look, judging.
No, I'm just giving out my point. And this is not the part I'm saying. I think this part for me is very different. If today you decide, no, I'm very easy with this. If you say today, I don't want us to.
I love that character of yours.
Yeah, if you tell me that, today I don't want this to go on, I don't feel like we can do this. I don't force someone, to stay. And I don't even ask for that closure. it's you to decide whether you want to give it or not, but I won't even ask you to give me the closure. I'll just ask you, don't ghost. Just say it. But I think people find it easy to ghost and just go. And that is nowhere. It might be difficult because I don't know, did you die? Are you in the hospital? Did you get married? Just tell me, this thing. I don't feel like it's working for me. And I'll let you go. I don't fight for the closure because sometimes closure it's not about what someone else will tell you. It's about what they were doing when you were with how that person was treating you.
Yeah.
It's more of like the actions will tell you.
Yeah.
Do I really need this closure or not? Sometimes having to cringe, is it cringe or cringe? Cringe. Yeah, having to cringe on the need to want the actual closure will make you stuck into one place because you really want this person to tell you, the reason as to why they don't want you like anymore. And I feel like sometimes for the people who really need closure, I'm not saying this is you, okay?
Just say it. I mean, the percentage of people that need closure don't go too far.
No, sometimes I also might need that closure, but I'm saying there are people. You also when you'll just put it on the plane and tell them I don't want you because I don't love you anymore, or I'm not attracted to you anymore, or I feel like the direction we are going it's no longer the same direction. We're not serving within the same purpose anymore. So I feel like for the person who will why am I forgetting whatever I was supposed to say? For the person who wants, sometimes this is where also the toxicity part comes from the people who wants the closure, because again, you don't want to let go. It's the fear of letting go that you don't want to do so. So sometimes you want someone to keep on explaining to you.
Yeah,
that's what utamuuliza mara kwanza kwambia haingi, and then the second time, and you might manipulate that person into a state of no, that person coming like it's okay now, we're not even no longer breaking up, we can move on with this. But what you don't realize, through the closure you have manipulated this person to stay when they didn't want to stay, and when you do that, this person will end up having resentment towards you.
Yeah.
And now, in as much as maybe they were not treating you bad, they were nice to you even during the relationship, only that for now it's not working for his purpose, or it's not how he wanted this to be. So this person will remain there, and that is how also the abusive partners come along. Because in a place, you're forcing that person to be there. Yeah. So I feel like I don't need the closure. Just tell me. One sentence is enough. Just tell me, I don't feel like we are doing this. We can do this anymore. I accept things very fast.
Yeah, you do.
When you tell me plainly, this is not what I want.
I wish I had that.
Easy.
Let's just exchange our bodies, but
it's easy for me.
Yeah, it's really
but I also say no. I think that will come to another point down there, and I'll mention it. But if you want the closure and you feel like you can't move on without the closure, please do find the closure. If you don't need the closure, if you have an understanding, because I have had relationships that were so easy for me. I've had people who were very mature about stuff. So we'll sit down. We'll tell them, I don't think this is working anymore. They're like, cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I'm always a mature person in the relationship.
This is not immaturity. Trust me.
No, I mean, no, like now I'm always now. If you tell me, I don't feel like we need to do this. I say cool.
No, it hurts. No, I'm not saying that it doesn't hurt. I think
so you want to bring in the drama.
Hey, you want to bring in the drama. I don't like drama. I think I hate drama.
No, you see that?
I don't like drama.
That's what I'm saying. I'm always the mature person.
I love living stuff at a
and that's why I need a mature person. I need mature.
It's not maturity. Love sometimes hurts. What can we do? In as much as you want the love to be kind, to be sweet, to be it can hurt something. It hurts by the end of the day. It because you can never be on a smooth plane.
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah. All right. I think the last conversation now.
Mm-hmm.
Why do people cheat?
Yo, my goodness. That's a long one. And people have different reasons as to why they cheat.
Are we judging?
No, I'm not. We're not judging.
We're not judging.
No, we're not judging. And it's a difficult because sometimes you will never understand the psychology
of someone. That's
or,
why they're doing
because people, someone might be having a very beautiful family back home, a beautiful woman, and they'll still find someone else.
Exactly.
But now this is what maybe I can mention. Sometimes people just cheat because maybe they're not satisfied where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they want to. There are people who can't survive without having a side quest on the side.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, and they feel like if that brings me the excitement, it's easy to transfer this excitement to my partner.
Wow.
Yeah, there are people who do that. If maybe sometimes we might blame the people that we have. They're not giving you the peace at home. That's why you'll find the reason as to why you need to cheat and so there are so many. I don't know why people cheat.
Yeah.
And there are people who just cheat because they can see other people doing it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that you have to blame the reason as to why you can't blame that your partner is no longer beautiful. You can't blame your partner. You can't just blame your reason into it because again, we cannot forget that having to cheat is a choice.
Yeah.
You can sit down and say, I want to do this.
Exactly.
Because again, it also shows how indisciplined someone can be in that case.
Yeah.
But I'll say I don't blame people who do so. I don't judge people. People do so for so many reasons.
For so many reasons. And that's
someone cannot unapata labda they just have a beautiful home and they're not happy. Or they're open. For them it's not cheating, they're just having an open relationship.
Yeah. So you might really it's the same case for me. I think they either cheat because of unmet needs or just I don't know, man. I think it's just unmet needs, to be really honest. But then again, if somebody, okay, when you're talking about even unmet needs, because somebody can, be at home with a beautiful home, family, and all of that. Because now that's marriage. You have a beautiful home and all of that. What happens when it's now like a relationship in terms of now we're dating, and then you find somebody, your boyfriend, let me say in this case, boyfriend, not husband.
Boyfriend, have you
your boyfriend, your girlfriend? In this
case, you've already defined that we're doing
this. So why? Of course, the unmet needs. Then it has to be the sexual part. Because when you're talking about unmet needs, does it come from attention? Does it come? Do we put the attention, the out, going out to dinner and all of that? Do we put that in terms of needs?
More or less, I think. More or less.
You can say it's because of unmet needs, really, or just somebody is just selfish.
Yeah, sometimes it's true, baby.
Yeah,
people can be just indisciplined or something. They feel like if they do this, they're not. If this is just if they don't want to commit fully.
Other people just struggle with sexual discipline, to be really honest.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah, like they feel like they can't. They need another person, because of the sex part.
You never know.
You will never know. It's up to the person.
It's a part that I think that I can't talk
more. Yeah, even like I don't know.
I would love to sit in a space where people talk about to just understand
why people cheat.
Yeah, because people have very different. Some can be casual, some can be high reasoning about it. Because I don't know.
Probably when we'll get to do more episodes bigger than this, we'll have a guest.
Lack of discipline and maturity. Yeah, when we have a guest,
I think
talk about it. That's a very different topic on its own, I think.
Yeah, it's actually a different topic on its own. So guys, this has been us.
Yes.
This is the conversation that we have decided to spill a little bit of ourselves and of course to delve deeper into the relationship aspect. And we'd love to hear from you. What was your highlight from this episode? Maybe you have anything to tell the audience.
Maybe drop us any questions or any comments that you might have, something you feel like we can improve on us, something that you feel like, we can discuss even the next time. Is there something that has touched you and you feel like, hey, I think this one we should go, deeper into it? And as well, guys, subscribe, follow us on our YouTube channel. Help us grow, help us spread out also the word.
Yeah, that's also on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you so much for the love that you have shown even in the previous episodes. My name is Rita.
And my name is Florence.
And this has been Beyond the Script.
We'll
Until
see
next
you next time. Bye bye.